Okay, so I know it's been a big topic in the real estate world, and maybe if you're a layperson, you haven't heard about it. But the Federal Housing Financing Agency and Trump are floating the idea of doing a 50-year mortgage. And let me just tell you why that is such a bad idea. Let's just talk about the one general thing being your amortization schedule, right? That's a schedule that you get when you buy any property. And if you're getting a mortgage, and it lays out how much the bank will be paid and how much you will be paid with every single payment that you make. On a 30-year mortgage, it takes roughly 10 to 13 years in order for that scale to even balance, meaning when you make a payment, an equal amount goes to you as far as your principal, and then the equal amount goes to the bank as far as paying their interest. In the 10 to 13 years that you have a mortgage, typically the bank is getting paid more than you are actually putting towards principal of the house. So what does that mean when you do a 50-year mortgage? It just means that prolongs it for so much longer. And what's going to happen then is you're going to have people who sign up for the 50-year mortgage. Maybe they sell after 10 years, but really they've got very little to no equity in their homes. And what's happening in that point is that they're either going to be stuck in those homes where they can't sell them and they need to, or they're going to be underwater, right? So that they're not going to have a ton of equity to be able to pull out of that house. I know it seems like a short-term solution to bring buyers to the market and say, hey, here's this attractive little package that we've bundled up as a 50-year mortgage, but really it's just holding the consumer hostage, because then you're going to end up being the one to pay the taxes, the insurance, the maintenance on the house, the HOA, right? And all of that you don't necessarily get back, but you're then not going to have any equity when you sell. So for those reasons, I think this 50-year mortgage is a terrible idea. Also, to include that when mortgages did go to 30 years, the housing price went up about 900%. So just imagine what would happen if we started doing a 50-year mortgage. That's my take on it. We'll see how it plays out.